Well, a few moments ago, Comic Studio went down earlier for this day because it almost got banned from other kinds of countries for itself. But we don't know this is not going to be due to some kind of parental moments or some kind of parental. I'm not very sure that I didn't remember for the parental reasons. So we're back again. We're going to be searching around for something even else as well. The previous video, we already reviewed Crash Bandicoot Comic Studio, and then goes to Rayman Comic Studio. So, this is not going to be that I just try to find as well. We're not going to find something as well. Let's go for Rayman Comics as well. Since it's absolutely been for the last time as well, it's not going to be my last time in Comic Studio. Sometimes that we're going to be find somewhere else about Rayman Comic Studio. Over here, there must be Rayman Comic Studio over here. So I better go in and get this thing as well. And is it going to be for this one, for the icon? I barely that I just remember about for itself for one thing. So overall, that in the previous amount of videos that I just already did as well, into the next video we go, there is something is absolutely very wrong with. That I just totally went something that I just trying to find out. So, that we already find something in for comics as well. So I already checked out for some kind of a little bit new as well. And the restrictions might going to come into the future as well. This won't be able to take effect like anything as well. Sometimes that somebody is absolutely kept on posting for like that everybody is dead actually to do what I just going to be thought about. So I'll be into this comic creator right away, and that wouldn't be able to be necessary about for this some kind of situation about here. You already have the news that we already said that the profile styles update is here like anything it goes, and because of like anything as well that I just already searched for was absolutely for some kind of a little bit to causing maintenance for around here, and I almost totally forgot it was pretty rainy outside around here, and before another floods is going to do, like whenever it's going to be for some sort of like this, and probably it's gotta be for taking in effect for loud rains for around outside of my house as well. Sometimes that might going to be getting itself into trouble, but nothing is gonna be all of the sudden that wouldn't be fine like anymore for it to do this according to the weather situation. So I'm probably going to get inside around of this comic creator. We don't turn the dark mode anyways as well. Sometimes that must be for some of the kinds of guys overall. And probably some even other stuff, and all credits goes to Ray Wiki and original owners, and it's owned by Ubisoft and Michael Ansel. And credits for some kind of like anything as well, and the original owners for the images. Sometimes that was actually finds ourselves in user submitted sprites. They were probably a little bit weird, and things aren't a little bit for one thing. There's nothing over here except here for the backgrounds, and then all of it's well, that must be probably like anything it goes. The planet was a little bit even bizarre, but it's even a little bit pretty good though. And for some sort of like other kinds of things and kingdoms, or possibly there must be a little bit probably more of them as well. So I'll be using for around even other kinds of stuff. So this is just like the same, and probably like the Crash versus Rayman over here. There must be other kinds of stuff, and there is a few more as well, and same sprites as well, even though there must be for anyways. I totally remembered that when I just completely afraid of big spikes of what I just try to do. So, not even though like anyways to do, like getting a little bit fun is pretty ridiculous as well. And then I just gotta be putting myself to something, and there's a little bit more, and the backgrounds would not be the same as well. So there will be a 3D things, whatever, that I just going to came out and try something as well. So I'll be right back if I'm probably still eventually using for these submitted sprites that I just absolutely find. There's nothing here and anywhere. So I'll be adding something as well, and especially that the cookies might gonna be invaded for days as well. So this is where I remember around here in back in the day. So when I was playing around here in this old computer, and sometimes that wasn't gonna be having a little fun as well, especially that I just started getting a little bit of a bad luck as well. Sometimes I search for Rayman for the internet videos that I wasn't able to be finding one as well. I wasn't able to find one as well since that demo was already finished as well. Even for some sort of that they downloaded the free version of this one, the full version that costs even more about of this strategy. So thankfully that whenever that they just going to be finding out as well, and I wouldn't able to be added for some kind of cookie run characters, but multiple sprites from the other kinds of studio crossovers. But I'll be right back, and it will be taking an hour before the rain stops. Unfortunately, the rain continues forever due to some kind of floods and planetary cooldowns or something. So thankfully, this would be it. Thankfully, I did that. I just use it for a while. That cost me for an hour for sometimes as well. And we definitely finished this out. And I finally added with those background images together as well. And the cookies and other kinds of crossovers have taken over for sometimes as well. Even though that I have added for a lot of stuff as well from their studio crossovers, such as cookie run characters like themselves. Even for two Chinese cookies got lost in the forest, and there must be some kind of a pilot cookie who is flying all the way around the forest as well, that discoveries have just completely found into some kind of a magical reasons from their kinds of other locations around here before, including there must be a plane from Pixar planes like anyways. And into the space, there must be astronaut Cookie with her space shuttle monitoring around here. And sometimes they are looking for around here. The alien ships have just absolutely totally arrived. Like anything goes for around for the UFOs around with these two, and another one goes to for unknown spaceship as well. And another one could be for some kind of for space flyer as well. That must be for a starship from Star Wars, including there is a Star Destroyer. I mean, there must be a Star Destroyer over here. It's not going to be right next to it as well. There must be going to be ready for attack. The Empire have just invaded this some kind of planet as well. There are sugar gnomes and other kinds of things as well for some kind of this. And there must be a kingdom as well. The abandoned kingdom that Holyberry Cookie have just let the kingdom. I'm not very sure. She left the kingdom, and probably there is someone is absolutely calling on her as well. And I totally forgot to add something from anything as well. And yes, that will be not anywhere as probably to do. There's Stingerain Cookie that I didn't add as something. And of course, I wasn't able to add anything as Chickpea Cookie. And anything as well, such as Rosemary and anything else. And by the way, I should be able to be added a little bit more someday as well. So the link is going to be in the description below, including the main website. Probably that I just already totally said around here in the previous video. And I didn't absolutely know that I wasn't able to find out whenever it goes. And sometimes, for some kind of user, comics wasn't able to be everywhere for some times as well, that I wasn't able to be checking this out as well, because due to some kind of like, for other kinds of those things, a little bit inappropriate in this video. And that will be the end of this video as well, and that will be it as anyways. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later. And that wouldn't be insane for a round as well, that way I just already said around here in the previous video for this some kind of announcement. So thankfully, that was everything for today.